Here we go. Here we go. Go, go, go. Ha! Here we go. Hello, guys. It's March. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait. I got the wrong brand colors up. When I'm doing Camp Gambini and my business, if you guys didn't know, I probably need to grab a yellow too. So, Connecting the Dots Coaching Company, which we do financial coaching, money coaching, help entrepreneurs, business owners, people that have a goal they're wanting to transition into, whether you're wanting to move out of your 9 to 5 and kind of how do we build all of that and transition into it. Or if you're just needing, you feel stuck, you need to break through something. Those are all the things we do. I do over there. We do it with group coaching courses, and I am opening up for March a few private client sessions, which normally we do at least 4 sessions, and they work the best one-on-one. So, hello. I think we've got somebody joining. Hi. Hi. Hey, you guys can, you should see where it says StreamYard and you just say share with StreamYard and then I can see your name. But if you don't, that's okay. When I'm on StreamYard, I can just see it as it goes. So hello. How are you guys doing? As you guys are coming in, all right, I've got a lot to share. Okay, hold on here. We got to turn some sounds off. Okay, I can't seem to turn it off on my computer, even though it's reminding me, and I'm like, I'm live. I'm already on. It's telling me to go live, but I'm like, I think I'm on. You guys are talking to me, so I think I'm on. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I think what I was saying is not even on purpose, but if magenta hot pink is one of my colors, aqua to teal is another color of my business, and then kind of yellow. I've been thinking about, I don't know, maybe I need to add another color in there, but I have noticed, I think those are my new favorite colors because every time I turn around, I'm wearing one of them. Yesterday it was a little more green. You couldn't see these earrings in my finale of financial wellness February. And if you didn't get the message, which I'm sure you did, we're in March. So welcome to March. So I am going to go ahead. And I'm like, I'm live. Okay. I can hear myself. So I am going to share with you guys. I'm going to drop a few things in here. I don't know if I want to drop everything because I wrote out a bunch of stuff and it is really funny because I knew when I wrote it out that there was going to probably, God was going to give me my marching orders for March. I had kind of an idea, but when I wrote it all out here, so I'm going to kind of, you're going to get a sneak peek. If you happen to be around, you're going to get a sneak peek. But welcome to Campfire Friday, where we are gathering around the virtual, misspell, instead of it's the virtual campfire to reflect, refocus, and ready for our next steps. Well, I probably need to, hold on. Let me refix that. Okay, I'm going to try to refix it here and spell it correct. So while we go over there, let's jump on over here. And if you guys are jumping on, drop hello and where you're joining from. We do that because I love to go back and say hello to you. And many times I can pop on one of my accounts that I'm streaming into, and I can see you guys on there. And I just love to say hello. I just want you to know that you're known, you're seen, you're special, and and it just means a lot to me, even if you pop on for 1 second. So just say, hey, hello, Let me know where you're joining from. Hi. Hi. Hey. How are you? So we are right now basically letting each other know, hello, where you're joining from. So let me know where you're joining from. And then I have a couple other fun questions. I wrote them all down. So let's invite your friends, guys. Share this with those that you can. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just going to let a few people know. All right. When I look at this afterwards, I'm always like, I have to multitask. Um, I have had seasons where I've had assistants that have helped me in between this, and it definitely is really cool. But in this season I'm in right now, um, for March at least, I'm doing like most of it myself. So thank you for understanding. Thank you for just all of your guys' support, whether you're watching now or later. I used to say hashtag replay, but you know what? I just want you to say hello. You can say hashtag replay, and let me know where you're joining from. I just think that it is, I'm just blown away by, it's just those of you that join in, and you all have such value. You're like every single person. I'm sitting here sending it to a few people right now, and I'm just like, every single person that I'm sending it to, you, if you don't know, you are special and you are wonderfully and uniquely made. If you've always felt like you didn't fit in, if you always kind of feel out of sorts, if you guys didn't see my little video I did, I had a little help that I like used a little video editor. But I really liked it. It was just a video of me, and it actually fit because the wording, I was like, okay, I'm kind of like, and all the things, but it really was about, I think a lot of times we don't want to stand out. We feel like we don't belong. We feel like we're awkward. But we were made for that. You were made to blaze trails. You were made to be out front, a lot of you. And I think so many times we try to be normal. And so I did, if you guys didn't check it in my reels, go to my page. But we were created to be original and different and unique. So I just want to say to every single one of you that you guys are special, you're different, you're unique. And yeah. Momo, hey. So if you're joining Lodi, California, all right. I don't know. I know a lot of people in Lodi, California. So I'm not sure who that is. You put your name in there, that'd be helpful. But hello. So yeah. So I said welcome. I was trying to retype this out, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to spell two things, because when I wear my contacts and I don't have my glasses down on my phone, sometimes I don't see. I must hit the wrong button, because like instead of 2 it said T9, and okay, so I'm going to try this again, and I think I corrected it. All right. So I said, welcome to Campfire Friday, where we are gathering around what the what? Oh, wait. Okay, here's the new one. Rihanna. Oh my gosh. How are you, girlfriend? How are you? So great. I bet those boys are getting so giant. So, this is Fridays. We have what's called Campfire Friday. And I just want to remind people so they know what kind of the theme is. And it's where we are gathering around the virtual campfire to reflect, refocus, and ready for our new steps. Okay. Our next steps. I'm kind of bringing some new things in and clarifying things. So that is in Camp Gambini. Okay. But I have brought guests in the past on Campfire Friday and Motivational Monday. And I will share in a little bit a few more announcements, but I just wanted to be clear. The Campfire Friday is really all around us gathering around a virtual. I normally release something of reflect, refocus. You all share with me normally how your week went, and ready for our next steps, whatever that looks like. If you think about going into a campground, a lot of times there's trails around. People are showing up in a campground because they're going up a mountain, going up a trail. So that's what we're doing in life. So we kind of gather around, and I'm going to be the camp host. This one will be kind of the podcast, the one that I do with me, and the Motivational Monday prophetic release. And it really is just, it says in multiple places in the Bible that we will hear God's voice. And so whatever the Lord is putting on my heart for that Monday, that will be what it is. Sometimes it'll be really direct. Sometimes it will be kind of strong. Sometimes it'll be subtle, and I'll be talking about something in a focus. Sometimes I'll share a story that I feel like has to do with something that's important to release, and that God's wanting me to release. So that will be on Mondays, every Monday. And Fridays and Mondays, we do 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've moved it to the afternoon because of just some different things that have been going on. So, and as of right now, I think through March, I'm going to continue being a co-host on Fire on Fridays. That's why Campfire Friday has been moving to the afternoon. But we have guests on that are just amazing. And it is 10 a.m. Pacific, which is 12 p.m. Central Time. And I normally share it inside Camp Gambini and all my places. So if you want to watch it later or anything, but that's why I'm kind of shifting things a little. And sometimes we'll see about the 3 o'clock on Motivational Monday. I'm kind of playing around with that a little. I used to do it at noon. So I'm going to see, but for sure, Fridays will be 3 p.m. So I hope that makes sense. You're good. Yep. Oh my gosh, Rihanna, they are. No. Oh my gosh, they're 14 and 12. I know all the Gravity kids are growing up so much, like, gosh, Gretchen's kiddos and all the ones that I used to teach down there at times. I'm just like, holy cow. A lot of them are all graduated or graduating, or yours, which were the total little guys at the time, are 12 and 14. How awesome. How awesome. So, all right. So I've got some more announcements. So is everybody sharing with me? So you're joining from Lodi. Okay, I've got a fun. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to post all of the little questions, but then I don't want to let the cat out of the bag with certain things. So, all right, we're just going to go. right. So here is the next one. So you guys all let me know where you're joining from. If you're watching afterwards, you can make sure you let me know. Here is what I love to do is the last time I met with you on Campfire Friday was a week ago. And it was actually a super short one up at my mom's, and it was in the late evening while I was visiting my mom. Late, yeah, I think it was like 8 or 9, 9:30, something like that. So I just jumped on and said hello and just dropped a little something. But what I love to do is say, give me one sentence or one word that describes the last 7 days. What would that be? If I asked you to share one sentence, one word to describe what would it be? One sentence and one word to describe your last 7 days. Is anybody else like feeling kind of a shift, kind of a change? Like I stepped out and committed to doing, if you guys didn't follow, 29 days of financial wellness February. Honestly, I went live on February 1st, and true to God, March 1st, he's giving me some new marching orders. So, but I'd love to know. So just share that, drop that. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So I'm waiting. Peaceful, right on. That is a great one. I love that. Peaceful. Wow, that is really, really, really great. Somebody said peaceful. Okay. Skip Benz, how are you? So we are asking everybody to share what. I'm going to go right back over here. Give me one word or one sentence to describe the last 7 days. We always like to kind of check in. We're having our virtual campfire. Welcome. It's Friday. It's the first day of March. How the heck that happened, I do not know. I feel like, does anybody else feel like February just went whoosh? It might just be because I was focusing on something for 29 days. So maybe it just made it go really good fast. But I would love to know. And then we're going to get into it. I'm giving people a couple quick chances to get on here really quick. I think I was posting in the wrong place, so I don't even know. Somehow they came up here, but let's see. Give me one. What do we got? What do we got? Anybody adding? So if you guys haven't, here's welcome. Welcome to Campfire Friday. This is our 107th episode of Campfire Friday. To be honest, it's probably more than that, but this is since I reopened Camp Gambini community. I started counting them. I used to do some things on Friday, but I didn't necessarily call it Campfire Friday. So when I opened up Camp Gambini community, which was the free group, I started doing Fridays, which was Campfire Friday. So it's kind of close. And so I said, hello, let us know where you're joining from. And then we want you to give us one word or one sentence to describe your week, if you guys got it. So as you guys are joining, mine is accomplished. I feel like it sounds really funny, but I was really nervous to commit to commit to that February thing. And there was like 4 or 5 different times where I almost didn't do the one day. And honestly, God is so good because I discovered a friend of mine who I probably don't talk to that often lately, but is on Facebook. All of a sudden, it popped up that she was doing a 29 days also. And then I had another friend that I think we were going live about the same time, and he was doing 28 days. So I would see their stuff pop up. And sometimes if I hadn't done it yet, it was almost like God was kind of using it to kind of be like, come on, Jodi, you can do this. Don't give up. And, and I'm sure there might've been times where he was doing the same for those people. And God's just so good like that. He just brings, isn't that amazing? He's really good like that. So, all right, I've got quite a bit of things that I'm going to be announcing. So that's why I'm posting all of these, because I'm going to post them. Okay. I don't even know. Maybe it didn't go into Campfire Friday. Oh, it did. There's Rihanna. Rihanna, you're so awesome. I love it. Hi, Brian Hampton. Brian Hampton. Hi. Who else do we got? We've got Jennifer Barra. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? I've got C. Ray Brower. Right on. How are you, C. Ray? Okay. So you're still in Lodi. I know when life and seasons change, sometimes you just don't get to see each other as much. It's why I actually really do like the different social medias, because I feel like in different seasons, no matter how much I want to see people, it doesn't happen. And uh-oh, am I freezing? No. Come on, come on. But hopefully I didn't freeze too much. So here are some of the announcements. So I was waiting for you guys to all answer. Rihanna is answering, but here we go. So what are our marching orders for March for me? And I want you to think of, if you haven't sat, it's okay. It's March 1st. Sometimes God gives me my marching orders right as the month starts. And I knew he kept saying March, marching, March, marching. So I was like, oh, marching orders. Okay. So I sat down and started to write some stuff out about an hour before I came on here. And I knew some of the things he was going to be telling me, because I knew I just ended this one challenge. And I had a feeling that he was going to have me kind of kick up my game again, which I really would prefer not to, because I know what I'm doing right now. I'm like, okay, I can do this, right? Anybody else out there like this? Like you kind of go, yeah, I don't know. And maybe, obviously, you don't have to do it publicly, but I love my friend Emerald. She literally went live and she's like, here's what I'm going to be doing every day. And you know what? A couple times she's posted, and a couple times But she kept doing it. And so I do think that there's something when you literally share it that helps with your accountability. So I knew that God was bringing something to me around this. So the first thing, so those of you that are in Camp Gambini community, okay? If you're not, because I have this streaming on multiple places, so I typed this out because this is on my Facebook page, and go join it. It's free, and I do Motivational Monday and Campfire Friday. So Motivational Monday, I already shared with you, it's kind of a prophetic release, and then Campfire Friday. Now, the reason why I put a question mark, and those of you that have been around, because I have had people working with me or even interns, and right now my team is pretty not as large as it's been before. I am looking for a couple of interns. I'd love to train a couple people. But in the meantime, I don't want to keep doing things that no one is wanting to do. So I have been posting, but it still takes me time, and I come up with something to contribute. And lately, guys, hardly anybody is looking at it, let alone commenting, because the posts were really designed to have conversations around things on the other days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we have testimonial Tuesdays. You can share whatever test you just walked through. That's your testimony, by the way. Whatever you just came through on the other side, whatever you know of somebody else, it could be healing, it could be anything, right? But that is your testimony. So anyway, what I would do a post in there and I would ask you to share it, and then I normally share mine. And I've noticed, I'm not sure if there's something going on where maybe nobody's getting the notices or not. So I want to take a poll if we want to keep Testimonial Tuesday, Wednesday wins, and Throwdown Prayer Thursday, which are all, I do a picture, and we used to back in the day, everybody would drop their prayer requests. Other people would pray for them on Throwdown Prayer Thursday. And then on Wednesday Wins, we share something that was a big, like a win for the week so far. And then Tuesdays, we gave some kind of encouraging testimony, because somebody else's testimony, you could be just right behind and it will totally encourage you. And then we do the live streams, which are Motivational Monday and Campfire Friday. So I'm really asking, if you're in Camp Gambini, do you guys want me to continue? You're not going to hurt my feelings, because it does take my time. And all of these things, it was very important to me for connecting the dots to have a free community area and really bring something. But I probably spend 10 or more hours a week, because I go in and I create it all. I create the graphics for it. Come up with, and I do the live streams. I promote it. I do all of that. So if that's not working for you, or you would like something else, please drop that in there. So that's why I'm saying we're going to keep Motivational Monday and Campfire Fridays as podcasts. Okay. I don't know why so the next is, okay. So if you guys aren't on Camp Gambini, run on over to the Facebook group in Facebook, and that's what it's named. This is those of you that were liking the financial tidbits, the things that we were doing. During February, God said to share it on all my pages. So I did, okay? But starting in March, I'm not going to be sharing it on all my pages. So there's going to be things that are exclusive inside Financial Freedom with God group. So if you haven't joined, that's why I've got that there. Just type in Financial Freedom with God group. I think it asks you a couple questions, and then I will add you in. So I'm going to be doing some workshops. I'm going to be doing some things that will be free that I'm going to be contributing to. And then I also am opening up 5 slots, probably a month, right now, that I will be, if you've got a group, if you've got a community, right now it's going to be virtual. If you're close to me, I'm in Stockton, California, so I could drive 3 hours northeast, west, south. So that is a total doable thing for me. So if you're in that area and you want me to do something live, I totally will. And I have about 7 different topics to speak on, from more kind of financial literacy topics, for personal, for business, money mindsets. And I have a really cool one on the kind of the financial literacy on credit, debt, all of that different stuff. And my thoughts and takes, and I bring some education to it. And then I also have one on kind of the money, financial, and um, and I have all the graphics. I have workbooks with it and everything. So if you would like me to do a virtual or a in person, I am going to only do 5 a month though. So send me a private message and let me know. And I'm going to offer these. God said to open them up, and I'm going to offer these speaking engagements for free. I've been paid for them in the past, but I feel like the Lord's saying for this, February was a real focus in financial. So I don't care if you have a small group, if you have a team of people and you're like, wow, that thing that you shared, Jodi, on this, I would love if you could come and speak. I really feel in this season that there is not enough of that information. There's a lot of great stuff on specific types of financial things. So around real estate, around some basic things, but I have been in the industry for 28 years, so I have a very different perspective around it. It's not just for you, but you've worked with thousands and thousands of people and you've seen a lot of different things. You notice patterns, you notice themes, you notice what works, what doesn't work, and what you have helped with your clients, and the successes that have happened and the things that haven't been a success. So that's what I kind of bring to the table. Is I hands-on did this with thousands and thousands of clients in my career. Now I coach people in that, but I also want to be able to bring, and I'm open to something and kind of customizing it too. So if you have a group, if you're a coach and you would love me to come in, I'm only going to do 5 a month though, because I kind of cut some of them out, and now I feel like God's saying I can come back. If you are having a big event and you want me to come and actually speak, send a message to me. Let's talk about it. So that's what's going on there. But join Financial Freedom. We have a ton of people in Camp Gambini that aren't in the Financial Freedom with God group. They're right now, I'm not going to have any committed weekly things, but I will be contributing to it, mostly because everything with financial is a Friday, right? Or money Monday. And I already have Motivational Monday and Campfire Friday, and doing just the financial wellness February on those days, it was like 3 and it was a lot. So I have to come up with something. If you guys can come up with the name of, maybe Money Tip Tuesday, or something with a T would be good, because there's a Tuesday and a Thursday. So I'm working on that, but I will be bringing probably right now more of like little workshops, or little minutes. Oh my gosh, so many of you guys are so sweet. Thank you that I'm an inspiration. Wow. That is so sweet and kind. Yo, yo. I don't know who said yo, yo, but yo, yo. That For some reason, I can't see anybody's names right now, but I heard Yo-Yo. So I don't know who the Yo-Yo is, but you can type back your name. I there's a couple people I know that say yo. So I'm like, is it that person? I have a fast pass. Let me in. What's the fast pass? What? I have a fast pass. Let me in. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't. I'm trying to see your guys's what you're saying, and right now it's not letting me, and I can't see your names. So some of you guys are being super funny, and I love it. I don't know who said I have a fast pass, but that was really funny. Oh, Noreen, I have a fast pass. Let me. Ah! Noreen, my friend, when I worked, she still works at Disneyland, and fast passes get you to the top of the line. Unless you, Noreen is yo, and fast pass. Oh my gosh. I love it, Noreen. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool if all life could be that way where you have a fast pass? But when we worked at Disneyland, it was super cool because we didn't even need that. Remember, we would just kind of we would know the doors to go to and knock on, and they'd let us in the back door to get on the, and we just kind of sneak to the front of the line when you are a cast member and you work there. There was a lot of really cool stuff. I have to say, I probably need to come and go with you, Noreen, because you still have the backstage type of pass things. Um, it would be so cool to go back and look at our locker room because I'm actually working on a book right now, and it starts around that time when I work there. And I keep thinking, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be cool if I could actually come and take some pictures there? I know it's probably impossible, but sometimes if you know the right people, because I used to have people come visit me, and then I knew where we could go in backstage and stuff, like off stage, because there's on stage, which is out there, and then there's little doors, and but anyway, you could get in trouble, and who knows, they're probably way stricter now than back in the 90s. But anyway, I am so spoiled that I honestly don't want to go stand in the lines. It's horrible. I I don't even know if I should say this because I'm getting off track, but let's just say that one time I had to go to an event that was literally at a hotel that you could look right into Disneyland. And my friends went there, and I was kind of tired, and it was this little modeling thing. This was years ago. I didn't want to go because wasn't able to reach one of my friends, and I didn't really want to go and have to stand in the lines because I was so spoiled. I was spoiled. Once you work there and you don't have to wait in the lines, I think I went two other times and I waited in lines, and I'm like, this is just not as fun. Oh, awesome, Noreen. That would be so fun. I would love to do that. Oh my gosh, I'll have to reach out to you. And I hope I told you thank you. You sent me some of the cutest things you made, and I think I said thank you, but if I didn't say thank you, I'm saying them now. And Happy New Year and all the things. So, I've talked to you about the free group, Financial Freedom with God. You don't have to be like big into God to be in there because I really bring a lot of financial wisdom. If you watch some of my financial wellness February, but I follow God, I pray, I do that. So that is what that name is. And so come join that group. I've got some surprises in March, and that probably not going to promote very much. It's really going to be for those people that are in. This group is free. All you have to do is join, but it really is focused around all my tips and tricks and things around money, business, financial, all of that. Ooh, okay, I like that. This week has been mind blowing. Okay. Do tell more. I like that. So now the next thing I wanted to tell you is you can join me on TikTok. Here's my handle on TikTok, Jodi.Gambini. And I've got some new things for March. So I'm sharing this because if you're on TikTok and you have at least 1,000 people, I'm gonna do where I'd love to have some other people come and us just have conversations. But for whatever reason, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing things on TikTok, and they have more, like, people go on there and go live and they stay on there for 2-3 hours. I don't think I can do that. But here is what God told me for did I add it in? Let's see. Okay. So this is what I'm going to be doing so far. Monday, after Motivational Monday and after Campfire Friday, we're going to do a Motivational Monday after party on TikTok and a Campfire Friday after party, where I'll probably continue the conversation. There's ways where you can have people join and come talk and with you and all of that. So it's kind of really cool. What I love about all the social medias is they're all have something similar and some things kind of different. So I haven't been consistent over on TikTok with the lives, really like one a month, even after I got 1,000. So I felt like God said to commit to that. So with that comes, today's will be a little longer. We're already at 41 minutes, but go forward, starting Monday, Motivational Monday and Campfire Friday, they're going to be 30 minutes. Okay. So we're going to be 30 minutes on Facebook, and then we're going to move over to TikTok. So if you're not on TikTok, I'm sorry. I know, trust me, a lot of people have a lot of different feelings. I just know that God's been telling me to go over there. I've met some really amazing people, learned a lot of cool new things that I'm actually going to probably like some new ways people are running online businesses. It's really cool because of this live thing. People just stay on there and people ask them questions, and I get on and I can ask all kinds of questions because I'm a question girl and that's how I learn. So anyway, that is the big announcement for there. So TikTok, so if you guys didn't know, I basically have the same name except for the two groups, except for Financial Freedom Group and Camp Gambini, which Camp Gambini is really around kick fear in the face, all the life kind of coaching and all that kind of stuff. And then Financial Freedom is just all the financial stuff. So it's worth being in both. If you know anything I do, I don't like blast you with things, but I'm really trying to bring community, because I know depending on certain times in your life where you're working, what you're doing, sometimes it's hard to be able to connect with people. So that's what both of those are really about. So this is the last part. Does anyone remember Coffee and Dreams with Jodi and Friends? So if you don't, this started, I think, in 2018. And it really started because I was always having these offline conversations and hearing amazing stories of overcoming, of how people got through where they were at, the things that they dealt with, that, like, if you're seeing them somewhere, you would never know. And so I had like 4 people that I said, hey, I'd interview you. One said yes. One literally helped me name it. His name is Matt Crump. Shout out Matt Crump. And he actually made the first kind of video for it. Then I had a coach, Craig Pickerel, and he helped me kind of add a little video and all this stuff. Well, then something funny happened. COVID happened. Camp Gambini happened. And I just did not feel the grace to go back to it. So I hope that encourages somebody that it was on all my plans. It was on all my things. But new doors started to open. And I just didn't, no matter how hard I tried, I launched season 2, and then it just, we finished season 2 and that was about it. And so I have been feeling for like about a month or 2 months. I've been feeling since I started this year that God was kind of going to be restructuring things a little. The first order of business was to start really pouring in and really doing continual things about um, financial and money and all of the experience that I have in those. So I probably will continue to come on and give you some quick little nuggets about that also. But I felt like I was starting to meet people that I wanted to interview, and having them come on a specific day that is live was challenging. So I've been praying into it, and I even talked to a friend of mine because I was like, do I name a whole nother podcast? I've been looking at different things. And today I got the clarity that it's going to be Coffee and Dreams with Jodi and Friends new season. So the real focus is going to be on, the stories are going to be around people moving into a new season in their life, a new time, a new thing. Maybe they had to start over, maybe whatever it was, maybe they're in it right now, but the behind the scenes of the overcoming, the pain, the process, the things that you don't always hear, because a lot of times when people are on stage, like, you just hear kind of the other side of the story. So I'm not going to have a specific day that they're going to be on. I may hit live stream when we go, but a lot of them may be recorded and then we're going to stream them afterwards, a little more like podcast style. So I will let you know when the first episodes are going to drop. And I'm looking for guests. So if you're interested, and this is all going to be, those of you that don't know, I love interviewing people. Like, that's where it came from, like more conversation, like over coffee, not this fancy thing, because it's where some of the great things happen. So that is what is all going on. And I just want to wish you all an amazing March. Thank you all for your kind words. And that's what's going on for March. So talk to you all soon and look forward to hearing from you guys. Bye.